world dissolves.
Okay, so the video I posted yesterday called Fat People, I was kind of in this dilemma. I was holding on to that Fat People video for 2 days, and I was going back and forth in my head. Should I post the video? Should I not post the video? And then I ended up making another video talking about how I wasn't going to post the Fat People video. And I remember being at work, and I was in like a mood where I was just like, fuck it, who cares? I want to be reckless and the villain, and I want to, be the old edgy Menthol that just didn't give a fuck. Whatever, anybody can get it. I'll roast anybody. Without really thinking all the way through that people struggle with their weight, whether it be due to disability, like I saw someone in the comments section talking about they had arthritis, it's hard for them to even be mobile and to move, thyroid issues, other diseases that slow metabolism, other things like that. And I kind of just completely generalized all people that are overweight, which was completely dumb. It was such a cheap comedic thing. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's so fucking pathetic and cringy. And I looking back now, it's fucking cringy. It was so cringy of me to do that, and so hypocritical, going at people that are struggling and have struggled their whole life with something they're insecure about. And then for me, the person who is withdrawing and struggling with addiction, it's like the irony. Like I saw that, and I still did it anyways. And I can say sorry a million times and, be like, please forgive me. I don't want this to be some lame ass apology video of like, please, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. I just want to say that, I saw a few comments of people that were hurt. And I also saw a ton of comments of people being like, I was overweight, I can totally relate to this. Like, people need to start working out and all that stuff. And for the most part, people enjoyed the video. But there were a couple who I consider close friends, who messaged me on Snapchat, and they weren't mad. They didn't hate me. They didn't unsubscribe or anything, but just kind of shared their story. And it hit home. And I know right after I posted that Fat People video, at first I was like giddy, and I was like, yes, finally, the old me is like, I feel amazing. And then an hour went by, and I kept thinking about it, and I'm like, I was having kind of a rough day, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, we're all on this shithole planet together. We all have different struggles. We all have different things we're working through, trying to better ourselves. Maybe we're depressed, and there's just so many different things that I didn't even think of to consider. And I feel like fucking shit for it. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm not asking for you guys to be like, oh, it's okay, Menthol, everybody makes mistakes. No, I'm like really disappointed in myself for doing such a cheap, stupid thing as to go at a whole group of people. I don't know. It was just so fucking stupid, and I fucking hate myself for it, honestly. Like I said, I don't want this to sound like me being like, oh, boo-hoo, oh, Menthol, it's okay, don't beat yourself up. No, fuck that. Like, it was so dumb. And I just remember being in my car at that fork of like, okay, I could post the video being the bigger man and just being like, look, you guys, I'm not gonna post this video, it's stupid. Or I could just post it and just get these cheap laughs that aren't even, it's just not like looking ahead a year from now, and say a year from now I'm a completely different person, and someone who finds my channel happens to see that one video, they'd probably be like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy's coming off a drug addiction, and he's talking shit about people that are just trying to live their lives and just, be happy. Like, that's the thing, is like, I wasn't living in the solution. I was living in the, like, putting someone down for laughs from other people. It's just fucking retarded. I feel so stupid and bad about what I did. And I don't know if that sounds genuine, but I sincerely do. I lost sleep last night thinking about it. And then I got a Snapchat message from one of my close friends this morning, just being like, hey, I got some laughs out of your video, but I just wanted to share my story about my struggles with being overweight. And that's when I was like, I gotta fucking delete this video. It wasn't me. It was like the old me coming out and wanting attention and the notoriety of being the funny guy by putting people down. It's cheap laughs. It's pathetic and cringy, and I just wanted to apologize, and I hope we can move on from this. For anybody that's still mad or upset about it or hurt that I would go out of my way to say those things, I completely understand. I'd be upset too, especially for all the people that have been supporting me through this shit show of this taper. And over the years, it's been amazing. I see more people that have been around for years than new people. And that says a lot about their character and, that they genuinely care about me and my well-being. And I just went and did some stupid fucking video. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of going in circles right now, but I just wanted to apologize and say that I'm fucking embarrassed for that shit show of a video. And yeah, I don't know. Again, this isn't me trying to do damage control. This is just how I'm feeling today, and I thought I would share it with you guys that I make mistakes. I make a lot of fucking mistakes, and sometimes when I think, oh, it's a great idea, you should do this, that's not always true. And for those who are sticking around through the bullshit and my ups and downs and mistakes I make and will probably continue to make, I appreciate it. And yeah, so I just want to sincerely apologize to Mark Neff, even though he'll probably never see this. I never wanted, when I made that video, it's like I completely stereotyped all fat people or people overweight as lazy and they're not trying, they need to do better, when there's so many other different things that come into the equation. Like maybe they're sick, maybe they have issues with their joints, it's hard for them to even be mobile, and it was just complete ignorance and arrogance on my part, thinking that I could somehow empathize because I'm skinny and I have a hard time gaining weight, when people go through constant bullying and their whole life for their weight. So I'm not trying to be some social justice warrior. I'm just trying to own up to my mistake and just say that I acknowledge it and I'm embarrassed, and I will try and do better for the future. So yeah, feel free to dislike this video. I'm sure it'll get a lot of dislikes, but I just feel better knowing that I got this off my chest, because I was just gonna not even make this video and just move on and go on with my Phenibut taper and talk about some other bullshit, but it would be unfair to not acknowledge my mistake and just tell you guys that I'm sorry. And it was fucking dumb. God, it was like the least creative video, and it was just fucking retarded. I wish I could go back in time and not even fucking upload that video and upload the video of me talking about how I'm not gonna upload that video, because I don't know. It's like me turning on my own audience or half my audience or whoever got hurt by it. It's just unnecessary. It was like the most stupid video, especially like there's so many signs for me to not post the video. First, it was a comment of someone being like, why would you post that video when you wouldn't want someone to say something like that about you? And then I was like, fuck, he's right, I can't even argue with that. And then the next sign was, I saw Carpo's recent video and he was talking about being a better person and treating others how you'd want them to treat you, and I just blatantly ignored those, like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna upload it because I think I'm so fucking funny and I need attention. And yeah, so I don't know, that's just where I'm at in my head, and I hope you guys can understand I make mistakes, and I hope we can just move on from this. So yeah, love you guys, and I will try and do better in the future, but just know that I'm going to keep making mistakes, but I'm gonna try and be more considerate and less reckless with my words. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, bye.
Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, 'cause we're golden.